Hello everyone, this is Grandma, and of course this beautiful thing right here in front of me is Baby. She's such a sweetie. She's being a calm self today. She's being very calm, which is sometimes a good thing. So welcome to Grandma's Corner. I was so excited today, so excited. I got my box from Juan the Attic. My mystery box that I've been waiting a couple of weeks for. It finally came in. So today, that's what I'm going to be showing you. Yarn! My yarn haul. Some of this yarn I've never heard of. I'm not even sure where it came from. This says price-wise, King Cole. Double knitting. Yarn is yarn as far as I'm concerned. Knitting, crocheting, it's all good. This is 100% acrylic. 320 yards, wow. This would definitely work very nicely, nice and soft for like a baby blanket. Doesn't say what crochet hook they recommend though, but I would say it's almost like a 3-weight. It's definitely not a 4. This is like a 2, 3 maybe. And this is something new I've never seen before. 394 yards. Acrylic yarn ball. The Pioneer Woman. The Pioneer Woman. Vibrant color, good stitch definition. Machine wash and dry, 100% acrylic. It's a 3 lightweight. It's only giving, oh, here's crochet gauge. They're recommending a 5mm, really? I don't know about that. I would definitely have to test the stitches. See if that's what I like to do. I don't know, I wonder if these would work well together. Because this is probably a 3 lightweight too. And let's see, what else do we have? We have another price-wise, King Cole. Again, I've never heard of this yarn. Beautiful, beautiful purple. Look at that purple. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It says shade is purple. Well, I guess it does give knitting needles as a 4, US 5. Yeah, it says knitting, but you know what? I would use crocheting on this, why not? And it looks to be about the same as the yellow. But those are all pretty colors. And let's see, what else do I got? Oh, I got some ice. I've always wanted to try the ice yarns, and this is very pretty, soft too. I've never used this. It says it's Picasso. A lot of people talk highly about that. It's a 4-weight. Let's see. 115 meters. It's polyester and acrylic. I don't know. This is like, feels weird. Doesn't feel like regular yarn, but it is soft. I wonder how it would do on a shirt or a sweater. Nice and shiny. This is a nice box from Juan the Attic, I would say. But there's 8 of these. 8. Have any of you guys used ice? I know a lot of people have been talking about it, but I've never used it. I guess I will be. This box is full. It's quite a good sized box. And let's see, what else we got? Loops and threads. 120 yards each. Now you know I whip. If you've been watching my channel, you know I use this stuff. This is what I use to make my washcloths or dishcloths with. I got it in multiple colors, white, purple, just different colors. So this will come in handy. I'll use those. I think I even have those colors. Let's see, what else do I have? I have, oh, this is nice. Let's take one of these out. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'm really going to have to open it. I'll go ahead and open it. Maybe. I don't want to open it. I want to feel it. I want to feel it. Don't you want to feel it, baby? She's like, more yarn? More yarn? Oh, that is nice. Oh, this is probably the softest yarn I've ever felt. Oh my goodness. Let's see, it's got 229 yards. Recycled acrylic, 100%. The color is eggplant. It's made in Turkey. And it says you use a 6, yeah, I guess you would use a 6. It says it's a 4-way medium. I don't know if I'd use a 6, maybe a 5.5, maybe a 6. Yeah, I probably would use a 6, depending on what I'm making. Depends on what I'm making. And that's really what it all comes down to, too. Sometimes if I make blankets, I want the stitches a little bit tighter and not so spacey. And sometimes I make a blanket, depending on the pattern, I like it a little bit more loose, so I'll go up a size or 2. So I always have to test my gauging. I always have to test, because sometimes I don't like that, or I want a larger needle, smaller, well, I say needle, I mean hook, crochet hook. Sometimes I want a larger one. It just, every bit of yarn I have found in my life is different. So there's always that. And then there's these. Now these all came from one box that I got from one. This is the mystery box. This is loops and threads. I've never used this. Never used this. Pretty thick. See, it's 109 yards, and I got 2 of them. 109 yards. What are they? They made like a blanket with it. Scan here for patterns. It wants to use, it's 5 bulky. And it wants to use an 8mm crochet hook. Machine wash warm, gentle cycle, do not bleach, tumble dry low, do not iron. And this was also made in Turkey. Seems like a lot of our yarn comes from Turkey. And then I also have these. Now, I have never tried this either, Yarnspirations. I've seen them. It's showing a hat that you can make one of these hats in about 3 hours. I could probably make a hat sooner than that, but yeah, these are on clearance at Ollie's for $3.99 at some point. But this is like a soft, very thick yarn though. It seems thick, thicker than a 4. Let's see if it says 6mm. I don't think it's gonna say, unless I'm looking right at it and just don't see it. No, I'm not seeing a weight. But I would almost say this is either a very heavy 4 or a 5. Yep, it's a 5. Bulky 5. Bulky 5. But I got 2 of these. Are they the same? Yeah, I guess they're the same. No, yeah, they're just backwards, I guess. Let's see. If I put it this way, the front. Yeah, the colors are in, no, they're in the, oh, there's, yeah, the colors are in different places. That's what it is. But yeah, I would make something with this. I wonder how much is in one of these. It says you can make a hat out of each one. Let's see. Yards, 228 yards. Okay, machine washable and dryable. Yeah, I would use something like this. Yeah, not bad colors. And one more left. This, a whole pound of Karen. And oddly, it's orange, which is, let's see, what's the exact color? Let's see. Is that it? Light terracotta? Looks like an orange. Acrylic, 100%, of course. This must be a very older, I don't think this is a newer Karen. This is an older Karen, I think. Because I buy Karen all the time and the label is definitely different. 812 yards. Now, I would use this, but I would use it. My grandson loves orange. That's his favorite color is orange. And I usually always make him something that's orange. I could get away with it, but he likes the orange. This is much, I don't know if you can see the color, but it's not like that bright orange. It's more of a, I'd say I'm pretty much close to a mute orange. But I can still use this. It would definitely get used up. Maybe closer to Halloween though. Probably not anytime soon. Yeah, I think I would use just, I don't know about this. I imagine I would find use for it at some point. I even might have some similar to this, but in another color here somewhere. These I've never seen before. These might be able to work. Now this one and this one might go well together. It's even the same kind of yarn. So there's always that. Buttermilk. Buttermilk and purple. I would use this as baby yarn for sure. Double knitting though, but that it doesn't matter. I don't knit, but I crochet. I would use this for crocheting. I don't know if it would be very splitty or not, but I would use that. Well, that's my yarn haul. I think that probably this is definitely my favorite, I think. I will definitely have to find a project for this. So, that's definitely my favorite. But it's all good yarn. It's all good yarn. I'm happy with my mystery box. I am happy with my mystery box. It'll all come in use. I'm constantly crocheting. I think I crochet like 12 hours a day or close to that. Put all these up, get them off my desk. But they are pretty. I love this blue. It's such a pretty blue. Oh, this says Walmart on it. 2023 Walmart Incorporated. So it isn't that old. This Pioneer Woman. It came from Walmart. I've never seen this at Walmart. Huh. Interesting. Does this one say where it's from? Just says made in Turkey. Well, darn. but I do like the feel of these. These are soft too. Now, I don't mind acrylic yarn. I like it. Of course, that's what most yarn. I just have a hard time with, what's the name of that? Red Heart. It makes my hands like itchy, scratchy. You know, sometimes I get little blisters or little red rashes and stuff. I was reading somewhere, or I was seeing a video, and they were talking about some of the yarns, and Red Heart is one of them. They have more toxin in the yarn because of the dye, and a lot of people have a reaction from them, rashes and stuff. And that must be what it is. But I have no problem using most yarns. It's just Red Heart for some odd. But I still use it. I got half of my yarn collection in here is Red Heart. One of the things about Red Heart is it really does have a lot more colors, but more and more yarn is coming out with more and more colors. So, but that's always, but they're more vibrant, I think, most of the colors. So there's always that. And I do like this. I like the colors. That's pretty. I've never used it. Don't have any idea what that's all about. And this definitely would get used. Well, that's my yarn haul. I hope that you all enjoyed it. I'll be doing another, I'll either be going to Michael's or Hobby Lobby this coming weekend. So I'll be getting more yarn there. And I wanted to show y'all something. I am going to be making this paw print on this channel over the next couple of nights. I was going to do it tonight, but I got the yarn box. And you can get this pattern free on Hobby Lobby. So if you'd like to crochet along with me, you can always get this free pattern from Hobby. I downloaded it tonight, and we're gonna make this. I think it would be so cute, especially with baby here. I can use it to cover her up when she's here. So this is gonna be my baby blanket, my little doggy blanket for my baby that's sleeping. Can you see her? She's like so cute. So cute. She's such a cute girl. Yes, you're such a cute baby. You've been sleeping all day. She ate so much earlier today. She ate some chicken. I went grocery shopping and I get a whole roasted chicken, and then I break it up for her for the week. And I gave her a good sized bowl. She ate the whole bowl, and she never does that. I'm like, baby, I hope you don't get sick. She usually eats like half of it and then just, you know, like goes back to it for the next hour or two and takes another bite here and there. But no, she just, I looked over after giving her the bowl and it was gone. But this is what we're going to be making. So I'm going to start doing this tomorrow night and probably the night after that. So this is going to be my yarn. I'm going to use this yarn, and I'm thinking this might be enough. I'm either going to use this one, or I have another Crafter's Secret Big Idea that's yellow. I haven't decided yet, but this is nice and soft, and I want something soft over her when she's laying on the desk. So I'm going to either use this one. I got quite a few colors. I have to decide, but I like this color. I know I probably should do pink, but I don't have any pink in Crafter's Secret. I only got pink in Red Heart, and I don't really want to work with Red Heart if I don't have to. So I've got multiple colors, but I thought this was the prettiest color. I like this color blue. So I'm going to be making mine with this. And if you guys want to join me tomorrow, pick out your colors. It's saying a 7mm crochet hook. They used hunter green for theirs. So, and I'm just going to make a, one just for her. So it's going to be a small one. This comes with a small, medium, and large, but I'm just going to do a small one because I'm going to use it for her. She's a small dog. She's about the size of my arm. So, and I'm probably also going to do another border on mine, because if you look at this, this almost looks like what you would use for a sweater cuff, and it seems to be tight on there. I don't want that. So I'm probably just going to do a regular border. So like with everything, I get a pattern for something, and whatever it is I don't like, I change it up. But I think all these little paw prints, I don't know if you can see the paw prints on there, but it's really cute. All the paw prints on there. So that's what we're going to be making, and this is called Paw Prints Blanket. And I'm making a small one, so you're more than welcome to come back tomorrow night. Well, after this video, I'm gonna make it tomorrow night, and we will make this. So stay tuned, okay? Come back. Make sure you subscribe, like it. So if you're interested in that, I'll give the stitches as we go along, because it's really a repeatable, but I will tell the stitches as we go along, so you know what you're supposed to do, and you can write it down even if you want. But if you had got Gaezo, you could actually do a screenshot. But that's what we're going to do tomorrow. Paw Prints blanket, so I can cover up my baby when she's at my desk doing these videos. She's got this blanket. It's paw prints. But let's brighten it up. This is all gray. And we're going to give her a nice blue, even though she's a girl dog. She's a girl dog, and I'm going to give her blue. I'm a horrible, horrible mommy. Right? Am I a horrible mommy? She's like, leave me alone. I just want to sleep. Well, that's all I have for you tonight. I was so excited about this. I'm all excited about all the yarn I got today. But we were going to do the paw prints today. I had it planned. I had everything ready to go. So we'll do that tomorrow night. And as for this night, I'm going to say goodbye. Please be kind to one another, and do love on your pet. They so deserve it. They love us so much. She is so special. All pets are special. They love us unconditionally. And gotta love them. Gotta rescue a pet. Rescued two of them, and they're all right. They are all right. Right, baby? So I will see you tomorrow night. Have a good one. Good night. Bye-bye.